Hey guys, it's Erin with Happily We Go, and it's another inspiby week. This week I decided to make this watercolor book for myself, and so I thought, why not make the cover my challenge page? So here we are. I just started with a gesso chipboard, and I'd already put the holes in it and everything. I don't even know where I got it. It's old, but I used a background stamp over some collage paper, and I'm going to go ahead and write everything down in the description box below that I used, because this one goes pretty fast. So then I just sprayed some ink sprays on there, and I'm just creating layers. So looking back, I probably could have skipped this step because I don't even think you can see the doily in the end, but it all adds to creating texture and layers. I'm going to use these collage pieces that I cut out from a sheet I got from Joggles.com. It's the Deep in the Forest 2 collection, and I just love them. Look how cute those mushrooms are. And they're kind of watercolor looking, and I thought it would be perfect for my watercolor journal. Now I grabbed some titanium white, golden, heavy body acrylics just to go around all of the mushrooms. I just kind of thought that maybe they blended too much into the background and they didn't stick out enough. So I'm just rolling with it here. You know, I didn't know if it was going to work or not, or if I'd end up hating it, which it wasn't my favorite, but at least it did make them pop a little bit more. I just took the same white and just went around the borders a little bit just to give it some definition. Then I took my trusty big brush markers in black and went around the outside just to kind of give it more of a finished look. My husband calls it grunging. He says I grunge everything, but I just kind of like how it looks like it's a finished product when it has the black around it, like it's framed. And then I'm going to take of course, my other favorite watercolor, the Daniel Smith Moonglow, and just kind of add a little bit of shading to the sentiment. So here's where it gets dicey. I totally thought I picked up my Sharpie fine point marker, but no, I picked up the brush marker from Faber Castell, and it made these really thick lines. I instantly hated it, but I had to continue because I didn't know what else to do with it. So then I spent the next, I don't know how long, trying to disguise it as best I could. So how does one disguise? Well, if you're Erin, you're gonna break out the irRESISTible neon texture sprays and just throw a little bit more color on there. So that's what I did. So my My camera shut off prior to this and I was oblivious, but what I did was I finally found my Sharpie fine point marker and I just stippled around the entire Joggles collage page just to give it a little bit of interest. Then I took the Signo Uniball pen and just added a little white border around it. I'm seriously still not liking this, but what else do you do? So you break out the pastels because they've worked prior in the past, and I thought maybe darkening around that white, it just seems so stark between the background and the little mushrooms. So I added a little pasteling in a dry brush just to blend it out a little bit here and there. It's not my favorite, y'all, but I think it might be one of those things that grows on me over time. So as I wiped off some of the brushing, it also wiped off some of my stippling. So then I went back and I'm redoing that. It was just one of those hot mess kind of days. So here's some shots of my finished little book. If you'd like to check out the Inspired by Challenge, head over to the blog at happilywego.com. We'd love to have you along for the ride. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on a video.